everybody, this is John for MTG Nexus doing a quick deck tech of Boros Burn here in Modern. As a friendly reminder, if you do like Modern content, especially of the red-based variety, please consider subscribing to the channel, as we have the most informative Modern channel on YouTube. So, been working on some prowess lists, obviously, with Clever Luminancer being printed, Clever Iteration, or whatever that card is, with Is It Prowess, and then rip apart, kind of powering up some of the prowess builds, creating a new build of prowess in Boros. Haven't visited Boros Burn in a bit. I think the last one we did was the Luris variant, which that deck has been putting up more results as well, but I wanted to try a version without Luris. And we'll see how this does, as I've kind of gone back to kind of an older school 4 build, mainly in lieu of the prowess decks that are kind of performing well. I might be over-prepared for this matchup, and over-prepared for the Reg, which I'll get to in a minute. So as I said, main deck is all 4 ofs, no skull cracks in the main, so we are running 4 Searing Blaze, 4 Lightning Helix. So it's kind of a nod to the occurrence of the prowess decks. Now, like I said, I might be over-preparing for that matchup. I guess we'll see in this league. That means no skull cracks or any of that, just 4 Searing Blaze, 4 Lightning Helix, maximizing our ability to interact with creature decks, especially with the small variety. And then the sideboard, 4 Relic of Progenitus. This is a nod to a resurgence of Dredge because of thrilling possibility. It's possible I'm supposed to have like a split of Tormod's Crypts in these, or Tormod's Crypts and Rest in Peace. But once again, I do like Relic in kind of like the Luris mid-range matchups, etc., like against Luris Rock, Luris Jund, etc. A couple copies of Rip Apart where you would see Wear Tear, where Smash the Smithereens, etc. We'll see how the sorcery speed affects things. A couple copies of Deflecting Palm, once again, nod to the prowess matchups. 3 copies of Path to Exile. Good against creature decks, obviously, especially Tarmogoyf and Death Shadows. 2 copies of Core Firewalker for Burn and Prowess mirrors. And then 2 copies of Skullcrack to at least have a little bit of anti-life gain against, decks that might be playing like Timely Reinforcements and such. So that said, let's jump into a league and see how good old Boros Burn fares in the current meta. We're back for match number 1, and we're on the play, which is a good place to be. So I'd like to play first. Looks like our opponent has a companion. Gigantha. Gigantha. So, likely either Tron or Niv. This hand's not really good against either one. This hand also is not particularly good, but I do think we have to keep it. Looks like Tron or Dredge. I guess it couldn't be Dredge, it would just be Tron. Thought creatures are going to be hard-pressed to race Tron, unfortunately. Maybe I was supposed to keep the Goblin Guy in hand, but, doesn't really seem like it had enough follow-up necessarily. It's going to fetch our second white source because we could potentially get like Karned at some point and lose some mana, so it's definitely going to have Tron on 3. That's kind of awkward. Going to do this in case they go after our mana. This does potentially allow us to kill him with land next turn. Alright, so they're spending mana fishing. Okay, so they have Worm Coil Engine. we on the play this game? Yeah, we were on the play, just had too slow of a hand. Yeah, I don't think we're winning from here. Yeah, Relic's kind of completely pointless. Sure. So it really doesn't matter which one we block with here. Kill our own dude. This at least gives us Boros Charm as an out, potentially. Unless they have Thragtusk in that, it just doesn't matter. Yep, didn't matter. Alright, so Tron, Path to Exiles, Skull Cracks, Rip Aparts, Depalm. These are all cards we potentially want. Searing Blazes can go out. They're just terrible against Tron. Eidolon's kind of iffy. Lightning Helix is kind of iffy. Deflecting Palm might be too cute. I think as a one of it's fine. Try something like this. Again, we need to be more aggressive. See, that's pretty reasonable other than the path. Yep, map go. Well, if they have Worm Coil, we're kind of insulated against that one. If they have Thragtusk, it gets a little bit more tricky. Cards of note here: Thragtusk, Worm Coil Engine, Weather the Storm, some type of interaction like Wailing, Warping Whale, Spatial Contortion. Sure. Probably gonna go grab Trinisphere, will be my guess. Trinisphere makes things awkward for us. What you got over there, friend? Oh, just Ulamog or Walking Ballista? Yeah, that's a thing. No reason to do anything. Karn could be a problem. Well, that was fun. So in case you're wondering why I'm scooping, Ballista has our creatures answered, and Ulamog's going to take away our other 2 lands, so we will never cast a spell the rest of this game. So losing to Tron really sucks, but sometimes it happens.